Hey,
right. How we doing?
Doing awesome, man. Another day, another auction. You.
Question of the day. What day is it?
It's Thursday.
Thursday. There you go. First right answer.
We all have to think this.
First day we got it right. Whoa. Which day is it?
Been all week we've been wrong. That's true. But that's crypto, man. That's how crypto rolls. It's funny, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. George is in the room, though. Waiting patience. Guam, Pacific Island, Hotel Nico, and a duty-free store. Let's buzz and go.
Oh, love it, George. Yes, it is.
It does sound good. Guam is beautiful. Beautiful princess. Yes. Yep. That is a good-looking bee. We need FOMO Head Yacht to get to Guam.
That's right.
Where's FOMO Head?
I don't know.
Did he call in, say he wasn't coming tonight?
Probably eating one of them soy burgers.
Amen, Will. Yes. There we go.
It is.
We'll get a ride. How we doing? Let's turn this on because we got 6 minutes left to go. Blaze, Gold DMT, Blaze, Guam, there she is, and the Warrior. Let's hit the refresh.
Man.
See what's happening. We've got some numbers flying around here. 363 on the first Blaze. 34. Wow. 34.56 on this Gold DMT.
That ain't no joke.
That's big.
That's not just a Gold DMT. That's a puppy Gold DMT.
That's right.
Wow.
Probably will be the only one with the puppy face.
I think so.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, the only thing that I think is on them that is those antennas. That's everything else, and them glasses. That's been on other things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everything's new.
Well, let me see what the. I don't know why the empowerment bee jumped up there, but and these wonder bees are taking over. What's with this? The three empowerments in a row.
Yep, they like the wonder bee.
Got Blaze in the middle of 451. Guam is at quadruple eights, and the last Warrior over here 321.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice, very nice. 1 minute. Wow.
Look at this. I didn't know this. Sushi. It's only 2.5 hours. Oh, that's nice. So you're close. There you go.
I forgot where Sushi was. I was like, what?
Nice to see you, Ruby. Hey, Ariel. Yes, 8888. That's a nice number. I know.
And they are. I like this Blaze with the Tonto face.
Yeah, that's a very good looking Blaze.
I do love the Tonto face. Gotta get me one of those. It's not going to be this one. 4 minutes to go. Yeah, this is a clean one, and it's got the baseball glove on it. So if you like baseball and dogs, that's the one for you. Here's another Blaze. This one's got the Thug Nugget. Nice. And another Thug Nugget. I like them.
I like the Blaze with the race car necklace. If I was a race car driver, those would be the two combination traits that I would want.
Right.
Blaze in a race car?
Hey, is it
Guam? And a Tonto, that's a trifecta?
Mm-hmm. It is. That's a nice look. It is a good looking bee.
If that guy was driving a race car behind me, I would pull over and let him go by. Just see that face, I'm like, oh, you can go.
It's all you. It's all you, brother. Guam has military bases too, yeah? I'm sure, right? Isn't that what's over there? That's what I think. Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, some news about Guam. Because I don't know. Did you pull up with usually Nele has some cool stuff about
yes, I didn't grab that yet.
Oh no?
I will. But did you put this up? Lucky number quadruple eight?
888.
My fifth, Lauren, was born, when Lauren was born, she was 8 pounds, 8 ounces.
Oh wow.
Something like that. Yeah, so the all eights, and the nurse went crazy. She's like, you know how lucky that is? I was like, no. That's lucky to have all eights. I was like, all right.
Sweet.
But it's funny when somebody bids all eights. That just reminds me of her.
Yes.
A lot of military in Guam. There you go.
Yeah. I thought so. Like I said, even in the Philippines, I know we had stuff there. So, yep. That's all Navy stuff. I'm not a Navy guy.
Let me see if I can find that. Talk amongst yourselves.
There you go.
The Guam report.
That's all I have to say, Tim. There you go.
That's all? We got 2 minutes to go. Can't you pep somebody up about this collection?
I'm just saying that's a lot for the Gold DMT. Great pricing there. Because there's got to be something going on with the DMTs, because even the gold bees aren't doing that. The gold DMTs with the eyeballs. That body is something special, I guess.
It seems to be a strong trait. The solid golds and the black mambas are still holding strong. So
Black mambas are right on. Oh, she meant the 8.8. She meant owl. That's the so that is a big baby. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hat sack. Hey, how's it going? Is that Zeus? Is that your profile picture? Is that Zeus? What was that?
1
I know.
minute. What?
Tim's already buying cars.
He's shopping for cars. So you using bee honey?
No, did you see my screen? I'm trying to pull up the GUAM thing. Hold on. We'll do it after. We got 1:30 to go. I mean, come on, people.
Oh yeah,
Fast gas only.
See,
Let's see what happens.
It is Zeus. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Philippine. Oh, they were closed a number of years back. I did not know that, Sushi. Thank you. U.S. only does port of calls. See, that's good stuff, Sushi. Hey, you're gonna be happy, Sushi. I pulled some of your stuff from Discord. It's in my presentation tonight. So, thank you, brother. I took Sushi's stuff. Hatsack says, "Hey, Deborah." There you go.
Here it is. Fast gas only.
Fast gas, 50
Click that
seconds.
button. FOMO must have several computers working. That's why he can't be on the show.
Right, yeah. He must be. I know he liked one of them, the Tonto. That Tonto Blaze, I bet.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I think GUAM will go for 10. And I think Gold DMT, I think we may see 37.50 out of Gold DMT tonight.
That is strong.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
What about these other, this Blaze and this one? They should pick up a little bit.
Yeah,
got to get into the fours.
I bet the Blaze will go for 383, maybe 400. That Tonto, and
I'm guessing 6 on this one. 7 seconds. I hope you clicked send already. Fast gas only. Here we go. 489. There you go. 5,000. Wow, that is huge. And GUAM 13,659. Oh my word. 321. This warrior down here was the one on sale. Wow. Even though 321 is pretty good. 451 in the middle Blaze, and this one 489. But 5,000 for this gold DMT.
Yes.
Upbeat face, a Wonder Bee empowerment with that shrug face on it.
I think that's the highest one, right, for a DMT.
That could be the highest one.
Wow.
Yeah. Ruby agrees. Wow.
Absolutely.
Everything looks good.
Going back through there, yeah. Hatsack says, "Hey to Deborah, you always give good info. Thanks, Sushi." GUAM and Saipan are part of. What?
We need to do a refresh.
I did.
Hold on.
Just refresh.
Bring it back. Hold on. You do a refresh.
Went up.
You got to hit refresh.
Who hit the Blaze? I did. Look at that
10,000.
Blaze in the middle. Somebody hit an extra 0. You people.
Hey, love. Nothing but love.
I love them. It's amazing. They're doing amazing things for the average price of a bee here. But, that's a new record for a Blaze bee right there. I guarantee it.
It is. That's right. Richard said, "I'm sure." Hold on, let me go. That's right. He said, "I'm sure I got the record on plain gold." I bet you do, Richard. But we have another one here, Richard. You see this one, Richard, with the Blaze. There's another one. So
the Blaze just came out blazing with 10,001 spot 69. Who's that spot 69 guy? Is that Mr. Texas?
No.
First place 489. Now it seemed disappointing on the first place at 489. Gold DMT 5,000. Blaze 10,000. 13,659 for GUAM, and 321 for that warrior on the end. Wow.
Beautiful.
That is one happy and proud Blaze owner in the center there. Congratulations. That is outstanding. Richard says, "I see that. I don't feel so bad." Yes, there's gonna be a special group of bee holders that have invested heavily.
A special club. We'll create them a special club. We'll have the 3 comma club on one side of the auditorium, and then we'll have the goofballs on the other side of the auditorium.
The Fat Finger Club.
The Fat Finger Club. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
very
make fun
cool.
of them because that's very easy to do, right? Hit that button one many times, especially if you're on the phone. If you're on the phone, the screen's all jacked up. So
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It is, George. Thank you. Giving up good stuff. You know, he was giving up some information about all kinds of stuff. Country
Awesome.
info. Oh, there we go. Crypto_swarm. That's where it is. That is big numbers. Big one.
he didn't fat finger it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No worries with the typos. We do it all the time. You're going to Guam?
There it is.
Oh. It is the record.
So Scott down there called himself out. He said, "I didn't fat finger it. I just bit on the wrong beat."
Is that what it is?
I don't know if that's better.
Oh, that is. That's sad. I'm sorry, Scott. I don't mean to, but yeah. Ooh. He said,
it says Guam is the largest island in Micronesia. It's unincorporated United States territory. The Chamorro, or Guatemalans, are American citizens, but without voting rights.
Huh.
The first place where the sun rises on U.S. soil, about 14 hours ahead of the U.S. East Coast. Wow. Women are the heads of the family. Matriarchy.
Ain't that something? Yeah. That's cool.
Go, Guam.
That's why I like I said, I really enjoy these because I do look and read them, you know. I see them on Discord. It's cool. The more you know. I want to hear dun, 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 dun.
See the star go off?
That's right.
There it is.
Yep.
Guam.
Guam.
And the Guam Wonder Bee.
Yep. Very nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yep.
The only piece of news that I found today was this one. It's interesting.
Oh, I took it. Holdings. My bad. Sorry. I took it down.
Sorry. I thought I was producing the show. It's okay, Ray. You do what you got to do. Now I forgot what we're looking at, but it's a fancy graph here, right?
It is. I'm ready, man.
Holding by entity size. So this is a Bitcoin price chart, but I think this is the volume of what's going on. And you can see that the volume in 18, when things were trading, right, and going up, it was going crazy. It happened here, and then it's happening right now, right at the end here. So you can see the change of 90-day change of what's going on in the volume. And this is the, what's this blue line? The blue line is the supply held by entities with 0.1 or 1 Bitcoin.
Small holders, then. That's cool.
Yeah,
wow.
Small holders.
That is impressive because I was thinking that maybe we're seeing some of the big guys that moved into the stable tokens moving back in. But that is incredible. That blue line shows how many small people are coming into it. That's impressive.
Yeah. So that's the exciting part. These people are starting to come back. Get me a little Bitcoin while it's low.
Yeah.
They think it's going to come back, and that's a beautiful thing. Boom.
That is a very, very impressive chart. Good job.
That was one of the fun ones I saw today.
Well, it is because that's what you want. You want to see that. I mean, it's great for whales and all, but when you see that for regular holders, that's beautiful. That's nice.
Well, this is. I would say that this is why when what's his name Elon goes and sells, and it doesn't crush the market when he sells almost $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. It's because everybody here is scooping them all up.
Yep.
Plus, it was in his report that he sold, so you don't know how long. It could have actually been him, winding out, causing all the things to soften up. So if he's done selling that off, well, then, if he's sold off, then we know it's time to get in.
Yep.
Because, not too many more whales are going to jump out. I think, do you remember the report I was saying that the average whale, 60% of Bitcoin holders bought their Bitcoin at $7,500.
How many percent? 60?
60%.
Oh.
So most of the Bitcoin holders out there, their average price is $7,000.
Huh.
So they're not nervous right now
Sure.
at 20,000, right?
Yeah.
They'd be nervous at 10 if it did go to 10. You know, when everybody's screaming at 15, it's going to 10. It's, you know, it's going to 0. Blah blah blah. They wouldn't be nervous until it was closer to 7,500.
Sure.
You know, get out before they start losing money. But that's 60% of them. The other 30%, you know what their average is? Do you remember that one?
No.
The other 30% averaged $32,000.
Oh wow.
So
yeah, and you can see, yeah, of course,
one third of those guys are waiting for things to come back.
Yeah.
So obviously, if they haven't sold out now, they're not selling unless it's an emergency, and you know, they're looking to dollar cost average lower, right, by buying it on the cheap right now, or you know, just going to wait it out until it comes back. But these little guys are coming in now, so that's great.
It is cool chart, man.
I would say the floor is has been set, but you know, this is not financial advice. I'll put that up there for us.
We're just looking at charts. It's neat how
We're
they
just having
like
fun.
colors. There's nice colors there. You know.
That's right. Looks good. Looks good.
It is. It's very cool. And then
what do you got, Ray? You said you were having a big show.
Yeah, I'm gonna go through faucets, man. So like I told you, I used to do this
right.
with the Doge buckets, man. But listen, when I go through this is not endorsing anything, and this is not saying any of this. You have to do your own research, and I'm gonna go through that. You know, with all this, because there is opportunity, and even too, not talking about maybe not for U.S. people, because we've talked about it with how sometimes mining might not be feasible for U.S. people, right? But some other people, this could be a decent living, right? This would be something worth their time doing things like this. So, like I said, it's good information. Sometimes people don't know that there are things where you can get free crypto, but you can. So I'm going to go through real quick the comments, and then I'll jump into it. Donna wants to move there now, huh, Rich? That's right, Guam. She's in charge. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Evelyn, good to have you back. Yep, awesome. And yes, good news, Scott. At least you got you did get one. You know, that's cool. And yes, you slammed that.
No doubt.
That's it. Swing a big bat. And two, D-Ray, if you had something, that's cool too. If you want to go first.
I'm good.
Okay. All right. Let me get here. Share screen. Entire screen. There we go. All right. So look, I even tried different slides. So let me see. Slideshow. Bam. So Web3 architecture, and even too, there's three different things here. I'm going to go through with faucets, talk about that stuff. I'm going to go through a little bit about cool stuff about bees, because I did take what Sushi created, and like he said, this is ours, because it's good to hear across our community what people think are the bees. Everybody should have different thoughts, right? And that's fine. That's why I wanted to bring up what Sushi had posted in Discord. And then at the end, I think I'll finish it off with a little bit of vocabulary. And it's words that we use, and sometimes we all still kind of make mistakes. And one would be with Ethereum, right? We use this thing interchangeable, and it's just sometimes, like I said, it's funny. I do it myself, right? But there's different language in here. But crypto, crypto faucets, what are the different types of crypto faucets? There are things where these faucets, you go around and you can fill your wallets up with crypto. You just go around, you do something, and it turns on the faucet, comes out, and crypto go into your little wallet or your little bucket. Like I had a little bucket. But before, and I put first things first, create a new MetaMask wallet. Do not do any of this stuff with one of your main wallets. This is what I do with a lot of things. If I'm going to go mess around, and I think D-Ray could definitely agree, when we go into goofy whatever, NFTs, anything, I create an entirely new MetaMask with new seed phrases, everything. Nothing that had anything to do with my assets. This is a brand new wallet, not a new address, where you just go and click another one and it gives you another new address. You need to create a whole new MetaMask wallet if you're going to do anything over here like this, because you don't know, right? I can't tell you for sure. I'll go to one website and I'm going to show you. I think it's absolutely legit. But again, you never know. This is also a great way that people scam each other, just like everything else. in crypto with NFTs and you clicking on this link. Just be careful. Do your own research in this stuff. But my main thing, create a new MetaMask wallet. Okay. The word about, oh, yeah, if you want to modify, I didn't even mess with that. But ETH tokens using Fire Faucet. All right. You can get ETH tokens with this thing where you're using Fire Faucet. I'm going to go there and I'm going to show you what that is. Litecoin and Monero, XMR faucet. They got their own faucets. Litecoin and Monero, they have faucets. Zcash, they have faucets, and Tron faucets. Like, and this is another website, xcolander.com. These are faucets that every one of them, if you do an action, they'll spit out crypto for you. Okay, and I'm going to go and tell you types of things that you'll do. Right? Examples of faucets. You can earn ETH tokens using Fire Faucet by mining websites and solving CAPTCHAs. You ever remember the CAPTCHAs that come up and it tells you to type this thing in or look at where all the bridges are in the pictures? That's a CAPTCHA. If you solve that CAPTCHA, you can get some ETH out of a faucet, and it's very, very small amounts. Okay. But if you do this a lot, you can earn some Ethereum, right? Or there you go. I'm going to stop myself there, is Ether. You will earn some Ether by doing this, right? That is at a faucet where you're doing an action and they're going to reward you. And it's a very mundane task, right? Who wants to go around solving CAPTCHAs? But that's what I said. There's a difference in some places where you live might not be worth a lot, but some other places, it probably might be worth your time to go and explore that. Okay. Number 2, for instance, Moon Litecoin rewards users with free Litecoin for completing several activities like streaming videos, watching and streaming a video. You can get rewarded Litecoins. Crazy, right? A micro wallet, and this is the site, coinpot.co. Again, I am not endorsing any of these. I know this is where I found it. I found it on a very legit news site. But again, I haven't done this, okay? Is used to hold users modest rewards offered by Moon Litecoin. Similarly, you can get rewards from Monero Faucet.info that are redeemable for between 0.000005 and 0.025 Monero tokens per hour. So again, you see, it's not huge amounts, but if you do things consistently, there are ways where you can add some crypto to your wallets for doing very easy tasks. Zcash, and it's these tokens. When I put these little things with it's ZEC, that's what they are on these exchanges. Zcash faucets, like other faucets, reward users with free Zcash for doing trivial tasks. For instance, every 20 hours there is a free Zcash offer on Global Hive faucet. The other, the typical reward that can be claimed is 0.000031 Zcash, which may be withdrawn immediately and put into your wallet. So again, these faucets, go and do these tasks and you get something. For Tron lovers, Tron faucets like xcolander.com could be an alternative way for earning free crypto. The number you receive while rolling out the wheel on the platform, xcolander.com, will determine how many TRX coins you'll receive. So I just wanted to put a couple examples. Those are things that you're going to do. And you got the amount. Some, like I said, some will be looking at that like, I wouldn't do that for that. But some, there you go. But there are opportunities. Yeah. I touched on this again. Do your own research. I'm not telling you that these are, something that you should do. Crypto, if you want to do this, are crypto faucets safe? The answer is to do your research before considering something lawful or illicit. I can't tell you. That's why I told you to create a new MetaMask wallet. I can't tell you any of that things for sure. If you're running towards high-paying crypto faucets without conducting your due diligence, then you may end up lending your priceless time for nothing in return. Therefore, be wary of websites that seem suspect and have high promises that seem too good to be true. Trustworthy, long-standing brands should be your go-to choices if you want experiment with Crypto Faucets. Time amounts of free crypto could potentially lead to a significant sum if you use Crypto Faucets properly and frequently. And that's exactly what it's about to say, especially as you're where we're at now after this big, huge kind of crash and pullback. The market value, right, it should increase. So even you're talking about getting these small amounts. Now imagine everything kind of going back to where we were when ETH was 4,700, 4,600, Bitcoin 67,000. Yeah, that drags the whole market back up. So yeah, these mundane tasks may end up doing great things for you. So yeah. Here, that's the little bit about a faucets. Hopefully that made sense. Crypto native terminology, and I wanted to touch on this because there is stuff we know some of these, but I think there's some that we may not, be too. We might think we know, but we don't. Flippening. At the start of the year, there was talk about that both Wi-Fi, and that's kind of how we started in the DeFi space. That's a DeFi project, and ETH could someday flip in Bitcoin. Neither now looks likely to ever happen, but both were never going to happen. That's what it says. Wi-Fi might have passed Bitcoin in price, and ETH might have passed Bitcoin in market capitalization, but those are two different things. So we have to decide which is which. Prices are meaningless, so flippening should reference market cap only when we're talking about flippening, because people use that word all kinds of different ways. Because Wi-Fi was like I think it went up to like $48,000 a token, right? Maybe even higher. But that doesn't mean a flippening happened, because you're talking about market cap, and that's what flippening really should mean. ETH might someday flip in Bitcoin, but Wi-Fi will never do that. That's what they're saying, right? You can't really say predict, but yeah, we don't think so. So stabled. This is another term. I don't know if many kind of heard this, but stabled is when you've converted all your crypto into stable coins. You are now stabled, like being flat or risk off in TradeFi. And that's what I think Tim was talking about. You said what, 140 or 160 billion, yeah? Or
Yep.
I guess you'd say stabled, right? That's people
Correct.
getting out of Bitcoin, right? If they chose it back in January, when it was all in November, when it was all at 60,000 plus, and they stabled, beautiful move, right? So yeah, that's what they would have did. And now, like Tim was been saying, and Dusty's been saying, waiting for when they think it's going to flip back and go back up, and now they're going to come in so much stronger than they came out, and they're going to be able to have a lot more Bitcoin. It's amazing, the ones that can kind of call that. It's just very hard to do, everybody. Another thing where that's kind of kind of sketchy is you never know when mass adoption happens, right? Just because you win this time, next time, say Bitcoin goes to 250 grand, and you're still sitting there in this safe, because I don't know. I'm just saying there's a lot of risk to that unless you really know what you're doing. That's also very difficult to kind of time.
Well, I think when we said, I remember the one time you said in 2017, if you bought, what was it, $1 of the top 1,000 coins, you'd be a millionaire.
Yes.
So if you spend $1,000 and just bought $1 of each of the top 1,000 coins, you'd be a millionaire.
Yep.
So it's just, the dollar cost averaging is, you're going to buy a little Bitcoin, whether it's going up or down every month. You put in whatever you can afford, $100, $500, $1,000, or more. But that's dollar cost averaging. But if you're, when in doubt, zoom out. If you do this on a regular basis, and if you're in the game to hold, if you want to be a day trader, that's a different mindset and different gameplay altogether. So that's a way different price, trying to time it out of Bitcoin before Elon does, and then back in before Elon changes his mind again, or Russia changes their mind. I mean, you can't play that game without some serious information and be on the computer all day watching it.
Yes, every day.
So that's different altogether.
It is great point, Tim, because it is. That's why some of us don't kind of get all we're not day traders. We just over here getting positions, right? We're just over here building. We know we also, have our own ecosystem, and yeah, we're just, big things in ETH, big things with Bitcoin, big things with our own ecosystem tokens, and yeah, we're not moving in and out. I know I'm not. That's all I do.
We're just doing this for the entertainment value.
It is. I like the way they look. That's what I do. But yes, you're right, Tim. That's I don't know, what was that from? You said from 2000. I think we were talking about that 2017 to 2001, or no, 2021, right? Somewhere around
yeah, it was if you held it for like the 4 years, if you just bought them in 17 after everything went down,
right?
And they're spread it out over the top 1,000 coins, you'd be a millionaire.
And that's what I would suggest even too. Because it is. I get it. Anybody that's been over from last summer to this summer, of course you're upside down. It's rough. That's not cool, right? But as long as you don't sell, you haven't lost, right? But if you give it like we're talking about here, you give it the 4 years. I guarantee. Well, I can't. Not financial advice, but I tell you, if you look at past history, that's what exactly you're talking about. That's not where any of this stuff is going to stay. But
you guarantee they'll be entertained.
I guarantee they'll be entertained. I guarantee there's smiles on the faces. There's dancing in the streets. I guarantee you. The floor price, right? That we know this one. I'm not kind of really going to go into that one, but it's like the NFT. It's like with our bees. That is one we know. This is another one. WAGMI. I love this one because it is. We're just can we just retire this one? Because we're not all going to make it. All right. Sorry. And that's actually straight up truth. Because there are people with the psychology and things that go on, and this how the market acts, and people do not do smart things sometimes, because they either let the FOMO or the FUD, they let that affect them emotionally, and you can't. We all gonna make it? That's not true, because we're not. And yes, some don't have the either the vision. They're like Tim was saying, either you're a trader where you're doing this every day and you're trying to make it like that. That's, like I said, that's very stressful. Or like I think how Tim and I Dusty, I know, we're just here. We got our position and we're working and building this system that we all know is going to be mass adopted very soon. That's kind of, and that's the easiest one for me, because again, we have a lot of belief, and when you see how this technology works, it is what it is, right? This is the one I was talking about, and I mentioned at the beginning: Ether versus Ethereum, right? We do this all the time. So they are sorted by theme, so you can use them in all kinds of presentations. Oh, that's just an idiot. But the difference, that was me that did that. I put the wrong words. The difference, though, is Ether is the token, right? Ethereum is the blockchain, and I do it myself. You're saying even with the gas, you have to use Ethereum. No, you're using Ether, right?
Right.
We get those two mixed up, and it's just funny. Like I said, I do it myself a lot, but Ether is the token and Ethereum is the blockchain. So anytime we're doing anything where we're using transaction and using them fees, that is Ether. And I'm just kind of, like I said, going through vocabulary. And this is, I put why Sushi Samurai is a B. And he's just putting out from what he thinks what we're all doing over here. And like I said, I liked it. Education for a one-time membership fee of buying a B, of being a B, right? You go get an NFT. You gain access to the best education you can buy to learn about blockchain, crypto, DeFi, and NFTs. I agree with that. I've learned more than I could ever imagine in the past 2 years. Yeah, Tim?
Absolutely. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, we've already talked about it, but that's like Tim and I, as we get to go talk to people and be able to figure things out and see how you can do a better business model. That's, like I said, that's gold. Because again, if we think and know what we're building over here is a new financial system, and being able to look at a company back in Web 2 and see how they can fit in Web 3, that's incredible education. and it puts you in amazing opportunities, right? Training. Bees offer way more than just training tutorials and video. Members are readily available around the clock to answer questions. They are excited and motivated to teach new members. It is. I just saw it the other day. I think BT added some new bees from their event that they had. He came in, had some issues, had some other things. I saw several bees just go and help the guy, and however they could do things. I forwarded to some of the stuff, some developers of what some of the things he's dealing with. So it's truly amazing. That's another one. It's way more than just training. You have an amazing community that actually is motivated and cares about other members. So you will not find this anywhere. I promise you. There's not like anything like this in crypto.
Yeah, and that's part of that access, right?
Yep.
Is having access to people like that can help you, where people get scammed all the time. People get scammed all around the world, all around this market and the crypto markets and stuff. And they don't just come in our Discord and ask for help, right? But if they got to be, then they're part of us, they're part of our community. So we want to help them out, and then there's also deeper knowledge. Like I've had people ask me before, like, okay, you've got this extensive knowledge platform, but I see it everywhere. It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, you can get on Twitter Spaces, you can learn all this stuff from people. So why do I have a B? Well, it goes deeper than that, right? I mean, we have verified chats within our Discord. We have special calls that people get access to. So there's a lot of value, just other than what you see that we put out there every day, that you get access to by owning a B.
Yes, 100%, D-Ray. And it is. That's again something you don't see in other places. Even being able to talk directly to you, D-Ray, or anybody, it's an amazing thing, because again, we've been through it. We've been through a lot of stuff, and our community, a whole thing, everybody knows a lot of stuff. No ongoing costs, and that's right on, Sushi. And we have a purpose. That's what I'm kind of going through here with this. There isn't an educational institution in the world that could offer anywhere close to all the knowledge you can gain, and you will always receive the latest updates in blockchain to continually learn what's new. This space moves very fast, and to be able to still have access where you already got to be, right? There is no other, continuing thing. And again, you are now a part of this organization, right? Because that's this next one. Decentralized autonomous organization. You're part of a DAO. As a B holder, you gain 1 vote per B. As a member, to vote on proposals on using DAO funds, collabs, and or swarm power to various projects. That's an amazing thing. And just in general, I hope everyone understands because Austin's been talking about it too, is the credibility. When this moves, and I'm very confident when we're going to go from whatever 0.2, 0.3 to 10, 15, 20 ETH, whatever it does, right? Because I'm confident that's going to happen. That's why I'm still here, obviously working and doing what I'm doing here. But being a part of that, right? And even too, actually actively participating and doing that, and as you're moving it, that's great credibility to what you're talking about. We talk about people who are doing Twitter Spaces, whatever you're doing, influencer and being an influencer. You will be the one. Oh yeah, I'm with the bees. We helped as part of the DAO doing all this stuff. So it's amazing what all the stuff is, just like I said. And to me, all of this is just bonus, right? I don't even lead with this. I lead with, again, we methodically rolled out an entire ecosystem of technology, of a DAO, of NFT project, a token drop. We've built a pretty solid foundation, and that right there, having access and being a part of that, when this thing moves from what it's going to move, it's a huge thing, and you're going to have an amazing opportunity to do great things when you're a part of something like that. We have a purpose, asset-backed B. Unlike more NFT memberships, your B is packed with Bee Honey, a Bee Honey token that will release starting in May, right? Next year. It will drip out Bee Honey every second from that point on for 20 years. That's another bonus. These aren't things that you have to go and, oh, look, don't talk about it like a financial thing. It's just bonus, right? And that's gamification, everybody, right there. It's not like you stake the bee or anything. You're going to fly into a hive because, again, you're learning. Think about what we're all talking about. You're going out into other projects, but yet you get to come back to the hive, tell everybody what you've been learning over there, and then go and claim cool rewards and things like that. It's a game. We've been saying how this is a cool financial game, and that's literally what it's talking about. Asset back to B. The Bee Honey token, Bee Honey, just dropped, right? Couple 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I don't know the time frame. The community ecosystem has its own token that has 29 million coins, which are 99.2% are tied to the asset-backed bees. The value of these tokens, just like our bees, are determined by the activities of the bees and what the market determines that worth. As a collective, if you want to be more valuation, then we have to get as many as possible to be worker bees. This is a business. This is an organization that is moving into the crypto space to do all kinds of different things. Like you said, we'll have this proposals that we can do, but it's our job, right, to move this from where it is now and just go getting a whole bunch of value coming in to this this DAO, and it just does everything good for us because we're all holding the NFTs. So, like I said, that was all Sushi. Appreciate it, man. And I just wanted to go over that. I thought it was awesome. But these are just quotes. Like I said, I kind of go, because again, I just know if we work and just get to work and work hard, the talent and everybody's skill that we have in this group, this is more than $1 billion market cap for a DAO like this. We're a very powerful organization. I know we are. I've been seeing us as we're doing meetings and doing things. It is. I know what we're going to be and what we're capable of. So it's amazing. So this is Jim Rohn. I like the guy. If you go to work on your goals will go to work on you. If you go to work on your plan will go to work on you. Whatever good things we build, we end up building us. It's exactly what we are kind of doing. I mean, everything that we do, it's for us. That is like kind of like a goal for a DAO mantra right there. Whatever we build is ours. What we build, we own. And that's what I think of that. What we build, we own. It's the whole idea of Web3. And I always love Larry Bird. He said, I got a theory that if you give 100% all the time, somehow things work out in the end. It does. Anytime you bust it, you will win. It happens every time. So that's kind of my little spiel. And like I said, I think it's important and to see. I hope other people go and see, what Sushi wrote and write up your own. It's good to hear across the community of what you think it is, because it is. It can be whatever you think it is, because you are literally the DAO, and you can go out and move and do anything that you want to accomplish. And it's that's how value will come into this group. Whatever you go build and do, whether it's through lemonade stands. I laugh at Austin because he says that a lot. You want to make a lemonade stand? Go ahead. And that's the B. You use Bee Honey, you use Bee NFT, whatever you do, right? Or you go and do something like Tim and I want to do with the sports agent. I know D-Ray got awesome things with fishing. Yeah, it's an amazing thing is where we can go and accomplish what we all want to do. Take Web 2, move it into Web 3. There's a lot of companies that do not understand what's going on over here, and we can help out in a big way.
Most of them.
Yes.
They like I was saying the other night, they just want to fit their Web 2 model into the Web 3 model rather than learning and letting the Web 3 do what it can do. They just like, okay, if we have to do it on Web 3, let's just take what we have and put it on the Web 3 end. But there's so much more potential if you get into it and let it work and do its thing. And that's what we're trying to educate people on.
Yep.
Individuals and businesses. So yeah, it's very cool when you get to see somebody's light bulb go off.
Yep, absolutely.
when they get it, it's good time.
I love that. I love that comment you shared by Jim Rohn. That last part of that comment is so true, man.
Yeah,
I have grown more and learned more about myself in the last 6 months of my life than I have probably ever, because I got involved and I wanted to help. I wanted to contribute. I wanted to build. And it's funny when you look back, like 4 months ago. You're like, man, I'm giving all I got right now. Then you end up giving more. It's just a cycle, you know. You just keep giving more and more and more, and you just start to learn that you've got more to give than you'll ever believe, you know, if you'll just give it. And you feel like you're just grinding all you can. I can't possibly give anymore. And then you learn about yourself. Hey, I can give more because I'm learning to manage my time, you know. I'm learning to schedule my life around things, you know. So, and not just that, but just the confidence in yourself to be a part of something like this. There's so many people. We've got so many people in this community that are still hidden gems, you know, because they're like, I just don't get it. I just don't see it. Well, just get in here and build alongside of us. It'll start to click. That light bulb will start to go off, and you'll be one of our biggest contributors. You know, it's just you just get in there and start grinding with it, man, and it's amazing. Like I look back over the last 6 months. I've been with the group longer than that, but I really got in here and got focused on trying to help out and trying to build. And man, it's just been one of the most amazing times of my life. You know, it goes back to that statement where people are like, man, I wish I could just go in a coma until these things start yielding. Don't miss the ride.
Yeah.
Do not miss the ride, man. Yeah. This is the most amazing part of it, you know?
It is. And it's tough because, like I said, I equate it to the Army. I mean, that they're doing the same thing, D-Ray, when you do kind of think too much. And we would always be pushed way, way further than we could ever imagine. Like, I never thought I could run 10, 12 miles, right? But I ran 10, 12 miles. I never thought I could walk with 80 pounds and a machine gun 25 miles, but I walked 25 miles and road marching. And it's what you're the capability that's in you. It's all your mind, man. And that's why, like I said, that's why we used to do cadences. People sometimes never understood when you're singing. It was helping breathing, but it was more to take your mind. As soon as your mind stops thinking about what's ahead and this, what you have to get through, is like, oh my God, where we're at, we ran 5 miles already. Yeah. If you get your mind off of that and just focus on something, it's nothing, man. It's crazy. But yes, that's it's wild what you can do. And that's I learned that a bit ago too. Did you go through the chats? I didn't know if you went through there.
No, you had your screen up. I was going to wait for you.
I bet.
But we could do that now. I mean, it's all good. Marasia showed up. She said, hey. Good evening.
Marasia.
How you doing? Will says, a lot of diamond hands in the bee community.
That's right, Will.
Yep. We've got to get some of them to loosen up, you know, and sell some of those.
That's right.
So we can get some movement going.
Kareem
says, greetings. Very good. I trust in the community and have access to individuals with diverse interests and skills. Yeah.
Yes. Amazing.
And that's a beautiful thing too. You can tap into other people and their experiences. It's great.
Yeah.
Kudos to the developers. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you,
Crypto Grandma. How you doing?
Oh, hey.
Oh, he said, we're predicting already. 2 royals and a princess coming out. Coming out with these high numbers. I mean, it's going to happen sooner or later, but 2 royals is strong.
It is right on, man.
It could happen though.
Yep.
Developers are amazing. Yes,
I agree.
Reza, absolutely. Thank you, SBU DAO developers, my guys. You're awesome.
Right on.
Yes.
Yes.
Will T in the house.
Like
Blow up the bees.
I like that hashtag, Will. Beautiful hashtag. That's what I'm talking about.
So Ray, you did great tonight. I mean, that was awesome. You built the slides and all that stuff, but
yeah,
I mean, you did good educating and you did good with the no-nos, but you left out one no-no.
Oh, yeah, please, yes.
Don't use community wallets. Don't go dump your buckets into a community wallet.
And hey, I'm straight up. Everybody has their story. Everybody, okay, right? And as you've been through this crypto thing, that's what Dusty is saying. Is listen, I probably had enough to have a Doge jet. Everybody, I had a lot of Dogecoin, right? But I put it in a community wallet, like a dummy, because I didn't know better back in the day. I was like 2016. 2017. And listen, I don't count that as crypto. I didn't know any better. I'm going around because I had a little bucket and I was doing tests like that, but I was doing it more for marketing. Like I was doing higher end tests and they would fill up my little bucket and I had like you said, a community wallet and I had a lot of Doge. And yes, I went back and there was no more Doge. The Doge wallet was empty.
Who let the dogs out? Were you singing that song at the time?
It is. But that's what I'm saying. That's all learning. But if you let that go ahead and just crap on your thinking, that's, that sucks. I'm talking about, it could have been, that's probably $12-15 million, everybody, that I gave to a community wallet.
I had to pick on you a little bit because people learned. You didn't know no better at the time. I wouldn't have known no better,
Yeah, I didn't. And that's, but that's another key funny thing you're saying at D-Ray, because that's what it was talking about. It seems very minute and minuscule right now, the little pieces, but that's how it was for Doge. There was 0.000000. That was like a lot of decimals back then, and it moved to almost, what was it? It was like almost 70 cents, right? I think that's what Doge got up to. That's big movement, everybody. That's right.
Yeah,
and that's what I count. But so that's what I'm saying. We all have stories. It's funny, right? As long as you don't let it get to you, and that's the whole thing about the space. There's things that's going to happen all around. Don't let it get you distracted. That's the point of this whole crypto stuff. It does. It gets you, and then don't let it tear you down. Don't let it get you. Because that is. I felt bad for a bit.
Yeah. I love the was it Mint Mobile commercial? They go over the guy who made a mistake, right? And they were like, oh, every day Larry climbs to the top of his thinking rock because Larry can't remember his password. He didn't write it down. He sits there contemplating how he's going to get his 12,000 Bitcoin out of the computer, but he can't do anything about it.
Is that the one that he got 2 more passwords to do? He's got only 2 more tries. Is that what you're saying? Is that one?
I don't remember if there was a limit on it.
There's a guy like that. He's got, if you ever heard the story, he's got 2 more tries at his password, or it will be locked forever, right?
Yeah.
Imagine being that, right? He hasn't tried them yet. He's still,
he's petrified.
It is crazy, right? It's just funny. We all have them. And then D-Ray, he sent me a cool one today. I want to make a video about it because it's a great story. Got wrecked, but great story of just something that any of us could have done. You just gotta, next time.
You gotta when you're in charge of the keys, you gotta be thinking twice as hard.
Yeah.
Cover all your bases.
So when they make fun of me and my Doge, that's what it's about. It's all good, and that's all right. I'm good with it now because it is. That's a funny story. But somebody, I think there was 10 of us. There's 10 people in that wallet. So whoever the guy was or lady that made off, hey, kudos. Kudos to you. But yes, blow up the bees, Will. I love that, man. And yes, hi, Donna Night Owl. Awesome. Thank you. And yes, Will, thank you, brother. You got to laugh it off. If you can't laugh at yourself, you got a problem, man. But
exactly right.
All good.
I think we'll see 1 royal and 1 princess tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's just my guess. D-Ray, what do you got?
I'll go with that. We've had princesses 2 nights in a row, so I'll go with 1 royal and 1 princess.
Yeah, I think we're definitely going to have a 1 royal. We haven't had it. It's been 5-6 days, man.
4 or 5, yeah.
It's rough.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're due.
Like the burn. It was kind of like the burn. It was like boom, 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 and then you hit those long belts,
Yeah, that's crazy. So I'm looking forward to it. I want to see a U.S. royal. I want to see something like that. I can't imagine.
Or maybe a U.S. princess.
No, U.S. royal.
Who knows? But nobody's in charge of that. They all come out random.
It is. They do.
You'll never know what you're going to get.
Beautiful thing. Love it.
Forrest Gump style.
Yes.
All right, boys, we're going to call it right there.
Yes, sir. Sounds good to me.
So we'll be back tomorrow night. We'll see what happens, and we'll do it all again.
If you please click the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share. And it is. I think Rick is actually going to make a real quick video to show you how important that is, everybody. When you hit the subscribe, or not the subscribe, but the share, there are a lot of different things where you could share it. And again, we just want to show you, because this is what we kind of used to do with local marketing, of how powerful that is. These are all things that help. So anybody in our community, we're all, like I said, bees. And if you do that, it's awesome. It helps. Thank you.
Very good.
Yep.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow.
Righto.
Good night.
See you.